What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about every aspect of trading. So let's see what kind of opportunity currently we have in the market. As you can see that yesterday there was a significant movement on gold and we had a successful trade during the New York session time and also London session time. So I want to see today what is opportunity coming up in the market, guys. Stay energized. Make sure that before I begin this session you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So starting with, first of all, I'll be looking at bigger picture, starting with gold, and also let me know, guys, which one you are trading so that I can look at. I'll give my opinion and also share your opinion in the live chat. This channel is for you to help you in your trading, so don't hesitate to ask any question. I'll try to cover as many questions as possible in this market. Let's see, first of all, what we have in this market, starting with, first of all, looking at gold market, looking at the daily time frame to see overall direction in the market. Now from the daily we see that this is a daily price action, and gold, as I mentioned earlier, the first thing that I do is I look at the daily chart because I'm stuck, I don't know why. Okay, so I'll be looking at, first of all, daily chart to see overall picture in the market. Now from the daily time frame we can see that this is the starting of an impulse on the daily, created this correction, there has been another impulse, and we see that the price has come down to a zone where the price has broken that support level on the daily completely. Now this is a very crucial zone here on gold. All right, what I think that now we could see initially another drop. All right, why I think so? Because you see there is a long wick candle on the daily. This long wick candle is an imbalance in the market. Okay, so if you look at that here, it is an imbalance in the market, and with that imbalance you can see this is a long wick candle from the daily. Why it is an imbalance? Because when you see a long wick candle, and that long wick candle in fact should be tested as a rule of thumb, but what do you see that gold in that area, there is an imbalance, price has not tested that level. We can expect now for the price to come down to fill that imbalance and then to move up. Okay, this is the primary expectation from the market, though the market may not do all the time that you expect. Now looking at further lower time frame from intraday perspective, what we see here is that you see there is a long wick doji, okay, which is in fact strong liquidity grab and also liquidity grab from here. So basically this two long wick has changed its trend from this local uptrend to a downtrend. Why? Because when you see the market does this, okay, gather liquidity from both sides and create this kind of pattern, is basically a reversal pattern. Okay, so we saw that from that level gold had in fact strongly rejected from that level, testing this level, had a strong drop followed by this consolidation pattern, and we had a massive trade yesterday, two trades on gold in that zone, both of them were successful. Smash the like button now if you had in that trade as well. So from that level we saw that later gold had a breakdown. Now at this point, with this breakdown, what we see, gold created this move correction, we can expect another drop in that level on gold. Now looking at further lower time frame, why? Because I love to trade gold on the lower time frame, as gold is very volatile, and also there is a lot of trading opportunity on the lower time frame on gold. So here what we see that with this strong impulse consolidation, okay, and what we see here is that this is a resistance line. On the 1 hour, we saw there is a very strong liquidity trigger in that zone, and with that liquidity trigger from the level, the price had a a breakdown. Now looking at further lower time frame on the 15 minutes, we see that the market is consolidating in that area, and with that consolidation we see that there is a liquidity trigger here, and with that liquidity trigger the price is consolidating in that area. And anytime what I think that we might see another attempt from the buyers, and then we can expect to drop. This is the primary expectation. As you have seen in yesterday's trade, I was expecting for a bullish move, and in just a matter of 5 minutes we open a sell trade, and that has given us the profit that we are looking for. So this is the main goal here, is to make profit from the market. Make sure guys, everything you keep educational here. Any trade that you open must open in a demo account. And also let me know in the live chat how are you doing in your trading and how is your day today so far. Make sure guys, like the stream and also subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for stick till the end of this session. What kind of opportunity that we have, we'll look at that. Good morning Ibrahim Isa, morning, thank you very much. Freeman, good morning everyone. Derek, good morning coach, thank you very much. Euro CHF, we will be looking at that. Morning coach, all members. Mohammed Sharif, morning, thank you very much. Sohan, good morning. Sohan Akhil, good morning everyone. GJ, Dollar Cat coach, thank you. Gold, yep, long time no see coach. Kate, I've been settled on US30 these days. Very good, Kate. You are welcome. I saw that you were before, but I think there was a pause. You are welcome always. This is the best thing. This is what I really would like to thank all of you, because in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, some of the followers, students is still from the beginning of this academy. As a matter of fact, in trading, trader quit very early, but I try to keep members, subscribers as long time as they can, and this is my goal. And that's why you saw that we are incredibly profitable in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. The reason is, here everything I do, I trade based on full authentic way. I do have error, mistakes, but I try to give the best value possible. For those who are in our VIP Academy, they know that how I am trading here. And thank you for being here. Good morning, thank you very much. Morning coach, please see it all Ian. Yep, good morning coach, good morning, thank you. Expecting downtrend for gold, yeah, absolutely. AUD USD analysis, yeah, I will be looking at that. Good morning coach. Dalson, good morning coach, happy you are fine. Let's make more money today. Dalson, yes, absolutely. Let's make some peeps. I want to say more on peep, because it's more of what we need, isn't it? So let's see now what we have in the market. Gold, and let's find out what kind of opportunity we have in that zone. So here okay, so here what we see that on gold, this is a resistance line here, and there is a liquidity trigger. We see the market is a little bit in a sideways at the moment. As soon as the market will show its hand, we will be showing our hand as well. Now before we go to that, let's quickly look at the news calendar, guys. Let me see what's happening with the Forex factory. All right, and we see that in that zone, Forex factory, in this news calendar, what we see that today, all right, sometimes I made mistake in timing and dates, because here sometimes very confusing. You see that it's showing yesterday I got confused here. You see it's showing 7th of September, and one is 12 a.m. the other one is 10:30 p.m. showing the same day, but interesting is 24-hour difference. So that's why I just need to double check always. So here we see that Thursday 10:30 p.m. Which is today. Okay, I'll just double check. We see that there is an unemployment claim. So I have a little bit of dyslexia. Sometimes I see numbers a bit differently, but yeah. So we see that here unemployment claim. So in that area we see unemployment claim coming later today on dollar, and tomorrow, that means today. See, this is where I was talking about that showing as Friday, but just after 12 p.m. 12 a.m. is gonna be another date. So CAD news coming, and then later also CAD news. So basically we could see very good volatility in dollar CAD, in dollar, and yeah, mainly dollar CAD, gold. So all the dollar pairs, CAD pairs, and gold. So let's quickly look at, we have looked at gold. I will be looking at dollar CAD here as well. Okay, so looking at dollar CAD to see. Okay, now here what we see that on dollar CAD, looking at first of all monthly time frame to see that overall picture. Why? Because monthly, weekly will give you a clear direction in the market, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. Now on the monthly, we may not trade based on the monthly, but if you look at the higher time frame, will give you a bit more precise information which way the market might be heading, because lower time frame, the lower you will go, the noisier you will become. But when you look at that higher time frame, especially looking at the direction of the trend is much easier. Now here we see that on dollar CAD, you can see this is the monthly impulse, and then there is a triangular pattern in that area on the monthly. Now with this triangle from the monthly, we see that there was a breakdown. Now this breakdown on the monthly time frame, which is in fact a strong liquidity trigger, and we saw that strong bounce. Now what I think that dollar CAD might be trending to the upside. Why? Because if you see a market, let's say an impulse and then a triangular pattern, this is a very common pattern you see in the market. If you see that market has broken to the downside, it in fact grab liquidity, and then in majority of it will be trending to the upside. So dollar CAD on the monthly time frame, we can see that the market here form this triangular pattern and then gather the liquidity, and we see that it's now trending to the upside, and we can expect it to trend in that direction as it gathered the liquidity. It has an momentum in it. Why? Because liquidity is the fuel of the market. When you see a market gather liquidity, it normally create a momentum for bigger move. Why? Because in fact the liquidity is where the institutional trader find their trade for bigger movement. So if we look at the weekly on dollar CAD, we can see that from the weekly perspective, there is a double bottom formation in that zone. Basically from this triangular pattern, we have seen that dollar CAD has broken down from this double bottom, has created this impulse to the upside. Now with that impulse, previous week we saw another liquidity grab. So and then we see this week started to move to the upside, dollar CAD. Now from the daily, what we see that on the daily time frame, we can see the price in fact forming this structure in that area. Now here I posted a video also on YouTube channel past week regarding this movement here. So when you see that the market gathered liquidity multiple times, this is where you can expect for the price to create a bigger move. So this is a pre-preparation for a potential bigger move in the market, and this is where you saw that from this support the price has created this impulse where from the daily, you can see now the price is still maintaining that movement. So looking at the lower time frame perspective on dollar CAD, here you see that this is a bullish middleman. Now what is a middleman, guys? Are you aware of middleman, or you have any idea? Let me know in the live chat, then I'll discuss more. So middleman is where we see that it's a bullish middleman, and from that zone we can see the price again trying to create another momentum to the upside. It's still maintaining series of higher low in that direction, and with that series of higher low creation, we can expect for dollar CAD to have another move. And here we see that whenever the price is coming to the support level, creating this potential upside on dollar CAD. Okay, so let's see how it does. And in the meantime, let me see. Yeah, any trading opportunity, especially I want to see that dollar CAD has gathered liquidity again from the support. Crossing this low will be a very good zone, and then from that zone we can look for potential buying opportunity. And any trade coming along the way, definitely I will be sharing with you guys. If I'm on the live, if I'm not on, also I share all my trade in the VIP group. You can join me if you want to be part of this. Also the link below this video, and also you can find a link at the top of the chat. There's a lot of value to take from here. You can learn the strategy that I am trading. You can see all the trade that I am opening with entry, stop loss, and take profit target. And also you can stay in touch with me for any kind of personal guidance. Also you can be part of a VIP chat group where you have the opportunity to interact with other traders who are trading in this academy. So with that said, thank you very much. Let's look for further opportunity. Good morning, sir. Thank you very much. Try to check Gbpusd. Yeah, absolutely. Frank, Gbpusd. Good morning, coach. Please check silver. Yep, I'll be looking at that. Mark, thank you. Good morning. Ibrahim Issa, your dedication is what keeps me coming to your session. Thank you. Ibrahim Issa, absolutely, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. And also you guys, I say that very dedicated. You know, dedication is needed because trading is you know, I have as I mentioned before, also I had a very long experience of trading, and it's not a straight path, but I know that many of you also in the same journey. So trading is like a, you know, very a rough path, but there is always a freedom on the other side. Now if you are trading for some time, you know that, but if you're a beginner, that I will say that you know, always do very conscious decision when you are trading. Couple of things very important when you are trading. First of all, must use a risk manager tool when you are trading. Either, you know, you are opening you know, I'll recommend first begin with demo account so that you can understand how to do the risk management. A part of risk management can be lot size calculation, can be lot size calculation part of risk management, and you know, trade management. There is a lot of things that, you know, one must understand in their trading plan, and I will create a separate lesson on that with a complete risk management guide where, for example, there is a big part of risk management. I know that many in the beginning, you know, traders may not put more emphasis on it, but I'll recommend you, if you are really, you know, serious about trading. You know, there are a couple of ways traders trade. For example, you can say that in the beginning, if you are, you know, not serious, maybe you can just open a couple of trades, test it, and then quit. But if you are a really serious trader, then the best way is to make a plan, long-term picture, do the risk management. Learn the risk management is the key aspect of trading. Okay, two things. See, what I'm telling here, guys, is real stuff. because you see that now there is a lot of change happening. For those who are really want to have a good skill, can now have a lot of opportunity. You can go to a prop firm, because the prop industry now getting better, right? As I mentioned earlier, there is a change happen, and that's good for you, good for everyone. I will also recommend a prop very soon. From maybe tomorrow, I'm talking to a prop that I want to make sure that that prop is giving proper payouts and everything is perfect. Then I'll recommend in my channel as well for you guys, so that you can use that. But for those who are in my channel, I want a best interest for them. Okay, so I'll forward a discount code as well as the link I will give, because my intention here is to help my subscriber, help the people who are here as much as I can. So now, if you have that skill set that you can with trading in a prop firm, funded account, or you can use your own account. Okay, you can use your own account with a smaller, but the first thing here is to learn the risk management. Okay, if you in the beginning losing big, that could take you out of the game. So that's why I always recommend, first, number one is learn the risk management. Number two, develop the trading psychology. Okay, so that will cover 70% of your success. Okay, at learning the risk management, developing a trading psychology, and the 30%, or you can say the 50% or 60%, it's just an abstract matter. The next thing is to have a strategy, so that you can rely on that strategy, a back-tested, proven strategy that you can trade every single day to make profit in your account. So this is the main task for a trader. So if you're a serious trader, then the first thing I would say, focus on risk management, and then focus on developing trading psychology. Now, for trading psychology also, I have a lot of content in this channel that I posted. You can find, once you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, for free, all of them, the trading psychology content. That also you can watch all the free content in the YouTube channel. And if you are in our VIP group, also I have a complete separate section for trading psychology, where you will be able to access all of them if you join us today. Also, link below this video. I'll say that rather than losing money, join me. Also, you'll have a lot of value. If you are our lifetime member, you will be here for lifetime. I try to keep contact with as close contact as possible all the VIP members. Also in the live session, also you see that I try to interact with you. So there is a lot of things to take from here as well. You can do that if you are really passionate about being a profitable trader. So thank you for that, and let me know what else you have. Good morning. Thank you, Frank. Analysis. Yep, absolutely. I'm waiting for your recommended prop firm. Yes, Mohammed Mamin. Yep, absolutely. Probably tomorrow I'll forward you guys that link. I'll put a link below this video in the description area. Where can we do entry? Thank you very much, Coach. Why AUD/USD spike up suddenly? Okay, we'll be looking at AUD/USD. Let me see. Okay, so AUD/USD. Okay, so here on AUD/USD, okay, what do you see that from a bigger picture perspective, from the daily? Okay, so from the daily perspective, we see that AUD/USD, there was a very strong drop here. Okay, this is a very strong drop after forming this double top formation. AUD/USD had a drop followed by this correction. We have seen another drop. So this is a downtrending market structure on AUD/USD. Now with that downtrend, what we see that from this resistance level, the price had a sharp drop that we were discussing yesterday as well on a USD. Now if we look at bigger picture from the weekly on a USD, what we see that from the weekly perspective, this market from let me see, from weekly, this is a long-term downtrend. Okay, now in that long-term downtrending market, if you look at this impulse here, it's a very clear bearish impulse, and in that bearish impulse, let me see where the market is. So here we see that from the weekly, there's a very sharp rejection from the top on AUD USD. Now with that rejection, previous week we saw a long week candle here. Now with that long week candle on AUD USD, this week we have seen that after little movement to the upside, the price started to drop, creating a strong rejection here. So looking at the daily, all right, with the daily time frame, we can see that the price from the daily, this is a panel here, and what we see here on the daily perspective, that there is a long week rejection in that zone, and we saw there is a consolidation pattern here on AUD USD, and there is a breakdown, and we see now it's in a local consolidation. So on the lower time frame, we see that the market is in consolidating in that area. So from the further lower time frame, we can see that here, what I think that on a USD, the way I see this price action, for me, I think highly likely we could see a USD will have another drop. That's what I think. I could be wrong. It's nothing to be wrong, being wrong as a trader. So make sure, guys, you always stay on top of it. So here, what we see that on AUD USD is this is a support level. Okay, support level, which is turning resistance here. I think that AUD USD initially is likely to go up to test this level along with this 20 EMA. From this level, we could see that the market is dropping down. Now, as there is a news coming later today, I think that we could see a spike up, all right, breaking the high, nearing the 20 EMA or testing the 20 EMA, and then breaking towards the downside on AUD USD. So basically in that area, okay, if I look at the further lower time frame on AUD USD, I will be waiting for potential upside, and then testing the zone, and then to give us potential entry opportunity. All right, so this is basically a bearish structure. This structure, as the price gather liquidity from the top, it should be breaking towards the downside. All right, so hopefully that you are enjoying the live session. Make sure, guys, you give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, and also any question, let me know in the live chat. Also let me know how are you doing in your trading. Really appreciate your effort. Thank you kindly, and God bless you, Warren. Thank you very much. Very good word, really. Good to hear that. That's gives very good motivation for doing anything. Thank you. Good morning. I started sell order on gold at 1918.60. What do you think about order, coach? So you sell order at 1918.60, Omar. Okay, I will be looking at that. Hello, coach. In your opinion, gold reaches 1900 level, what's the lowest low will reach? Will it break up? Very good question. Let me see. Okay, so first of all, Omar placed a pending order at 1918.60. What you think about that order? Okay, coach, your opinion if gold reaches. Okay, so first of all, let's going back to gold. So Omar had a 1918. 1918.60. So it's now, first of all, you see that if I replay this chart here, okay, here this is a, you see there is a liquidity trigger in that area, and if I see replay the chart, that what I'm trying to explain is, see how the market really triggers liquidity. You see that above this resistance line there is a liquidity, and after triggering that we see the market had in fact significant drop. I think that there are two probable scenario. Okay, one is for the price to drop from here to keep dropping, but I think that we might see another liquidity trigger. What do I mean by this? Let me show you. You see this movement here. Here you can see, okay, what do you see here? This is a resistance line. The price is broken to the upside, okay, and after triggering, okay, you can see that zone, the market had a drop, right? So this high is a liquidity trigger, but it's still, that the market is not enough, hasn't enough for this move. We have seen that there has been, you see that is where the market gathered the maximum liquidity, and then you can see the drop. So why I'm looking at this is because you see that we see twice liquidity trigger here, but for me, I think that the market is still not ready for a bigger move. There could be, I think we could see another attempt, and then we might see that drop. Okay, so now as I mentioned, it could be from here, even from this level. It will really depend on where the market is heading from. Okay, so here I will not be immediately selling from here, which is also here is still bearish, but you can see it might have another impulse to the upside, and then we could see that drop coming. But for me, it is still bearish. Okay, there is still probability to drop. If you look at the daily, you can see that this is the daily opening, and though the price is well below the daily 20 EMA, I think that we could see at least a test of this daily low, even breaking the low. So there is a probability now for gold to initially to go back up again and then to come back down. Okay, so I will still be a seller, because if you look at here, we can see that this market is still maintaining a downtrending market structure. So here I want to see another liquidity grab, long wick candle, and then to drop here. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Any trade coming along the way, definitely we will be jumping on the trade. And let me know, guys, if you are enjoying the live session. Make sure you stick till the end. Any question, don't hesitate to ask me using the live chat. I will try to cover everything that you are asking. And also let me know, how are you doing in your trading psychology? Are you developing proper trading psychology? And also Fever Shipalini, let me know if you want to know more stories about trading psychology. Analysis on gold, thank you very much. MD Tabaruk, thank you. Khalid, good morning, coach. Can you teaching us how you make trade in small levels? What do you mean? Good morning, coach. US100, US30, and that's formal notice. Can I find liquids candles? Okay, Khalid, okay, we'll be looking at that. Absolutely. Dozen dollar yen, yeah, absolutely, I'll be looking at that. Okay, so here we see that it's maintaining the downtrend, okay, on the 15 minutes still. But as I mentioned, I want to see a clear liquidity gap. Now here is a 50-50 probability for a drop. I want a very high probability for this drop here on gold. So as soon as you will find an entry opportunity, I will be looking to enter. Now before we come back to gold again, let's quickly look at dollar yen and US30 and NASDAQ and all of them. And also before I progress further, if you are looking to join a regulated broker, I always recommend to use a regulated broker. You know, my recommended broker is EverTrade. I use EverTrade, so you can use EverTrade, link below this video in the description area, and also I can give you a link in the live chat. So EverTrade is regulated, so any capital that you trade is in safe hand. You can use that link to register for free, and then you can start trading with even a minimum account, with a minimum account possible. So let's now move on with dollar yen. Let's look at how it is doing. Now looking at daily perspective on dollar yen, we can see that from the daily time frame, dollar yen previous day has formed a long wick doji. Now here, if you remember my previous days analysis on all of them, in dollar yen, in euro dollar, this is what I mentioned, that in previous day, that means 2 days earlier, during the dollar yen analysis, that what I mentioned, this is the daily bullish candle. Now this daily bullish candle is in fact a very strong a strong impulse to the upside in dollar yen. Now why it is a very strong impulse is because here the price gathered liquidity, and with that liquidity trigger, it formed this bullish engulfer. Now this kind of candle, guys, once you know this, it becomes much easier for you from technical aspect to find a very good trading opportunity. Very simple. There are three most important components that I look at when I decide about the direction of the market and entering the position. Is the market structure, liquidity, and price action. So what is the market structure? Market structure is the GPS of the market, where you can navigate through which way the market might be heading. Okay, some trader uses indicator. I also use indicator 10 and 20 EMA that I used also for an added confirmation for a trending direction in a market. So basically the way I use 10 and 20 EMA is when you see that 20 EMA, 10 EMA, they're separating from each other in a smooth way, which is a sign of uptrend and downtrend. But the most important part here is the market structure. So when you see a market forming a strong market structure, either creating series of higher high and higher low, lower high and lower low, which is, or in a sideways, which you can see the direction in the market based on the market structure. So here we see that this is a support level, okay, and this is also a support level, and from that support level we see that the market has formed this bullish engulfer. Now in that bullish engulfer, what we see that the price crossed the 20 EMA, gathered that liquidity, and has formed this bullish momentum to the upside. And this kind of candle is very, very good for potential trading because it has price action confirmation, it has market structure, and it has liquidity component, and this also satisfying our TF strategy rules that we explain in our TF strategies, where we see that the market has formed this bullish candle, and as a result from that zone, if you look at the lower time frame, you can see market is still maintaining series of higher high and higher low, which is a bullish market structure. Now for me, where is the zone for dollar yen to go long? I will wait for a local breakdown. Okay, Now they said that trade with the trend is your friend until it bends. In the end, I will say that always trade on a local breakdown, because this is where you see the highest amount of liquidity the market grabs. So if you look at this structure, okay, this trend direction, you can see the market is creating series of higher high and higher low, which is an uptrending market structure. But what we could see, if we see the market has broken this low, basically it has made a local breakdown. So local breakdown is when you see the swing low is broken and the market gather liquidity. This is where we can expect dollar yen. I will be waiting for an entry opportunity after a local breakdown, as it gets liquidity and it becomes easier for us to enter a position. So this is where I will be waiting for an entry on dollar yen as soon as I will find that. And also I'll be sharing the trade with you guys if you're on the VIP, or if you are on the live, if I am on the live. Ibrahim Issa, daily looks like inverted head and shoulder pattern but doesn't form yet. Okay, always. Omar, thank you coach, thank you very much Omar. Mariam, thanks coach, appreciate your collaboration and assistance. Mariam, thank you very much. Absolutely, I also appreciate that. Good morning digital, I have pride and pleasure in coding take gifts on my page. Thank you very much. James, morning coach, give you analysis on USD ZAR. Yeah, I'll be looking at that. Gopi, good morning coach. GJ, monthly bullish or in correction for sell? Very good question. We'll be asking, we'll be looking at that. Netley, great job coach, thank you Netley. You're welcome. Okay, so we'll be looking at now some of the questions. So GJ, monthly bullish or in correction for sell? Okay. Gbpusd. Right. Okay, so looking at daily, monthly, so Gbpusd, this is a, first of all, if we look at the monthly on Gbpusd, what we see that here on the monthly perspective, this is a starting with this level, okay, with this, it's an impulse. Why do we need to look at the impulse? Because when we see a bigger flow in the market, this is where we can understand which way is always a higher probability for the price to move. Now GJ, starting with this, we see that there is a significant impulse followed by a monthly long week, followed by, we see that there is an impulse to the upside again, and here what we see that there is a long week at the top on the monthly. Initially we have seen that the price has reached up here to this zone where there is around 50% of the monthly candle. Now why 50%? This is a very important question, guys. This is what I called a price station. So what is a price station? Price station is the zone where you can expect the price to have a reaction or a reversal. Now by knowing that, it will be much easier for you to see the lower time frame a reversal or a reaction in the market. Okay, now if you look at a candle on the monthly, there are some zone that you can predict that market might be having a reaction or having a reversal, and I will be explaining more on that point. I will be releasing this lesson already recorded it's in a studio for editing. I will be posting this weekend during the London and New York session time. You can access that lesson, that video will be on YouTube. So the only thing that you need to do now is that smash the like button, and also if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. press that bell button so that you are not missing out that content that I will be releasing. And this is a 2-second pause for everyone have done that too. That's awesome. Thank you for your support to the channel. Now I will create a lot of content like that. There's a lot of things that still I haven't shared with you guys, so make sure you stay tuned. Now here with this monthly bullish candle, we see there is a long wick at the top, and here we see that once the market opened this month, initially has gone to that 50%, that is the station that we are talking about. It's come back down again. I think that now it might try to break the monthly low so far this month, and then from that zone we can expect an upside momentum on GJ. Now looking at the weekly, if you look at weekly perspective, we can see that this is the weekly impulse followed by quite a few weeks of series of lower high. So we might see that a primary drop. As you can see, previous weekly candle is also a doji, but at the same time it is maintaining a higher low. So higher time frame, lower time frame, it's a very important to synchronize together. Now here we see that from that level the price has come down, and what we can expect is for the price to drop to this level, which is we are expecting to break the monthly low and then to have an upside momentum. Now looking at the daily, okay, we see that this is the resistance from the daily. The price is now coming down, and I think that GJ we could see dropping to this level, which is 183.53, which is around 100 pip possible for this potentials. If it is a slow, around 85 pip drop is possible on GJ, and then we can expect for this price after testing this level to come down here to break the low and then to give us another momentum. Now anything can happen. Keep in mind guys that it might go up again and then gather liquidity and could come back down. So in my strategy, the way I will be trading on GJ at the moment is, if we see that it has gone up, especially tested this 20 EMA, as 10 and 20 EMA crossed from each other, from that zone I will be selling GJ as soon as I will find an entry opportunity, especially along this zone. Once we see the price has given that entry opportunity. Okay guys, I hope that you are enjoying. Make sure you like this stream, subscribe to the channel, and also join the free Telegram channel link below this video, so that you're staying up to date about everything in Forex trading wizard academy. And also I'm giving a free Telegram channel link in the live chat, so that you can connect by joining the free Telegram channel for all the content that we are offering in Forex trading wizard academy. Thank you. Can you explain in Hindi what's the trading factors? Omar, what is the trading factors which I can start a good? Omar, very good question. What is the trading factor which I can start a good trade on it? Okay, I'll be looking at that code bouncing. Okay, so let me see, going back to gold again. So you see that, as I mentioned earlier in the beginning of this session, that there is a probability for another amount of liquidity gap here. So there is a 4-hour candle closed, and then immediately we have seen an upside. Okay, we see that on gold there is a bounce which is pretty okay here. Okay, so we see that with this impulse, basically the price now here in that zone is trying to create, you know, a level here, and this is now it's a liquidity grab, or it's just what kind of situation in that area. So we need to see, waiting for a little bit of price action confirmation, then we can look for, you know, entry opportunity as soon as you will find that. Okay, here we might see as in the beginning, as we mentioned that the price has broken this support level. We might see that an upside momentum. Okay, and from that zone you could see the price again you know, gathering further liquidity and then dropping down. So it's still in a sideway, and still there isn't entry here. As soon as we will find an entry, we'll be looking to enter. Okay guys, so let me see. Morning sir, which time frame is good to use to take a trade? Okay, so I had a couple of very important questions. First of all, one from Omar is that what is the trading factor which I can start to trade, can start a good trade on it? Okay, and which time frame is good to take a trade? Cash money. Okay, Roderick, good morning with a horizontal top triangle. Okay, H1 candle close. Okay, very good question. So first of all, coming down with the Omar's question, that which time frame, what are the factors you should consider when you are opening a trade? Now the most important factor that I consider when I take a trade is the direction of the trend. Okay, the direction of the trend. This is the number one factor that I consider when I take the trade. The second factor that I consider is the liquidity. Okay, so liquidity, what is liquidity? Liquidity is the fuel of the market. This is where the market create a momentum for a bigger move. So the second factor that I consider when I take a trade is the liquidity, which where the market is gathering the liquidity. Now if you see a market, let's say trending to the upside, gathering liquidity from the support level, whenever the price is gathering liquidity moving up, that's a sign that the market is preparing for a bigger move. I'll show you an example as well. And the third factor that I consider is the price action. So what is the price action? Price action will tell you when to trigger that buy or sell button. Okay, now how do you know the price action confirmation? This is where it comes to having a strategy. Okay, if you have a strategy, that means that you know exactly when to enter, okay, how to enter, when to trigger that button, that buy or sell button in a market. So this is where it comes down to having a rule-based trading strategy, and I'll recommend you to always trade based on a strategy so that you know exactly when to enter. This is where the many traders fail to do that, because trading without a strategy is basically it's like a gambling, and over the long term a trader cannot ever be profitable by trading without a strategy. If you are not having a strategy, I will invite you to join today in the link below this video. I think there is an ad inserted. So if you are not having a strategy, then I'll recommend you to join today. If you want to learn the strategy that I am trading, link below this video, the first link, and also link at the top of the chat, where you can click the link and you can go to the website, and then you can click join now button to join, to trade, to learn the strategy that I am trading. So first link below this video, and also link at the top of the chat. You can visit the website and then to learn and join and to be part of trading community, where you will be learning the strategy that I am trading, and also you can access all the trade that I am opening with entry, stop loss, and take profit. And also you can be part of a VIP chat group. Also you will be in touch with me for any personal guidance. So let's see now on the next question is, which time frame is good to use to take a trade. It is a completely what I can say, that completely independent, depending on what kind of trading style that you have. Either you are a swing trader or a day trader or a scalper will determine the time frame that you are trading. So if you are a swing trader, then probably for me I would say that 4-hour time frame is the best. This is the time frame where you can have a lot of time to analyze. And if you are trading on 4-hour time frame, you even don't need to sit down on your desk all day long. Just come when there is a candle close, look at the chart, do the analysis 15, 20, 30 minutes, and then you can set the trade, forget it. Okay, if you are a day trader, probably you would prefer 15 minutes, 5 minutes, an hour, 30 minutes, depending on which one you like. But if I go to the specifically gold trade that we do, or gold scalping and day trading that I do on 5 minutes and 15 minutes time frame for gold, and most of the currency pairs that I trade based on 4-hour. Okay, so GBP, JPY, sometimes I trade on the lower time frame, and euro dollar, but most of the pairs, USD pairs as well as minor pairs that I trade based on 4-hour, only gold and GBP, JPY I trade. Gold always I trade on the lower time frame. Gold I don't trade on 4-hour time frame, is because you know, also many of you are trading with me probably having a smaller account, and you know, in gold it's a very volatile. If you look at the 4-hour, okay, and for example, when you see an alert on 4-hour, and this might have a very bigger stop loss. Okay, for example, if I want to take this doji, if I take this trade, it will be almost 100 pip. Stop loss on gold is basically a very big stop loss for a smaller account. So also there is another reason that I trade on gold on the 5 minutes, is you have seen some of the trade that we took 5 minutes and 15 minutes, is because as gold is very volatile on the lower time frame, after liquidity grab, you know, satisfying the rules of the strategies, we find a lot of trading opportunity within a very short period of time. So it depends on your trading style. Let's say if you have a full-time job, probably you prefer higher time frame. It depends on you. If you have a part-time job, or you know, if you don't have a job, probably you want to spend a lot of time, probably you choose to trade on the lower time frame. But it is always advisable in the beginning to trade on higher time frame rather than the lower time frame, because trading requires a little bit of experience, analysis, and patience, that in the beginning it might confuse you if you trade on very lower time frame. Hope that you got all the information. More information every day and every weekend I post on the channel. Make sure you stay connected by subscribing to the channel, pressing the bell button, and also give a thumbs up to the stream to be visible to more. So channel has an open a trading platform, but I show it issue I try, but they're saying something else. I would recommend SS channel to talk to them, because they're probably the country that you are in depends on actually where you are. So you know, you need to have that process done. So it should be fine. You can talk to them. It should be okay. Gold forming a bearish band, okay, with horizontal. Thank you very much. Thank you. Can you explain? Okay, so with that said, let's quickly look at on dollar CAD again. Okay, so we looked at dollar CAD. You're expecting for the price to come down to you know, test this 20 EMA and then to go up. So if we look at dollar yen, let's see, let me see AUD USD, some of the dollar pairs that I'm looking at. Okay, so AUD USD, going to back to it again. If you look at AUD USD that we discussed earlier, that what I'm expecting on AUD USD to go ahead and to test this 20 EMA. So which we see that potentially we might see that the price in fact is doing that. Okay, the price is moving high to this zone where there is a liquidity on AUD USD. So from the lower time frame perspective on AUD USD, we can see that this is where this is a support level on AUD USD, and with that support, okay, what we see that from the support had a bounce, and with that bounce the price is hitting that 20 EMA, and with the 20 EMA what we can expect on AUD USD for the price to test this 20 EMA or even breaking this high will give us another trading opportunity based on the lower time frame. You can see AUD USD now bouncing off this level, which for me is coming another opportunity for potential trading. Now AUD USD, if you look at from this level, there is an a clean reversal pattern in that area, and with that reversal pattern a breakdown, and after this breakdown we see that this market, this is a support level which is turning resistance here on AUD USD, and support turn resistance can give another entry opportunity on AUD USD. So basically any break of this high along this zone will give us entry opportunity on AUD USD. So let's see how it does. Thank you. Okay, so AUD USD also will be looking to enter in that zone, and looking at GBP USD and euro dollar. Okay, so euro dollar also we can see that from this level, if you look at the daily, so this is the daily support level on euro dollar, and there is a, here is also a strong liquidity trigger, had a strong drop followed by a narrow doji on the daily time frame, and this support level acting here as a resistance, and see that there is an imbalance in that zone. So this zone has not been tested yet on euro dollar, and I think that we could see the market is going up here, feeling that imbalance and then coming down to create a new lower low. So there is a probability for euro dollar as well to go up and to get a rejection. So for me, you see there is a 4-hour 20 EMA has not been tested long time. Any bounce to the upside, after that I'll be looking to enter on euro dollar for this potential selling opportunity. Okay, and sir, please explain gold here. Okay, so with that said guys, I hope that you're enjoying. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, and also before I go to the gold, if you are looking to join a regulated broker, I always recommend to use a regulated broker. So the link below this video in the description area for Trade, they are regulated. Any capital that you trade in a safe hand, and also I can give you a link in the live chat where you can use that link, and then you can register for free. You can start trading with a regulated broker. You can start trading with even with a minimum capital that you have. Any amount that you trade is always in a safe hand. So let me see now on euro dollar we have looked at. Let me see that gold again. Okay, so here you can see it's just choppy in that zone on gold. So that choppy basically represents potential further liquidity grab. So when you see a liquidity grab and the price couldn't break the low, as I mentioned earlier, you remember when you started the session, this is what I mentioned, that the price may not drop. Instead, we could see another wave of uprise. So here we could see upside, and that upside could be even, you know, to create a new higher high. So basically on gold, which in fact showing potentially bullish momentum, and I think that the price may continue to rise to that zone, and then from that level, if we see that the price is rejecting, then we can look for selling. Still maintaining on the lower time frame a little bit of bullish momentum, but in a sideway. You can see that here the price is maintaining series of higher low in that area. Okay, so hope that you're enjoying. Let me know which one you are looking at. Hello from Las Vegas, thank you very much. Broke, you're welcome. All right, so Broke from Las Vegas, where are you from, guys? Let me know in the live chat which city you are from. That will help us to know each other, and also how long you are trading, your trading experience. Also, I have a very good question from you guys. It's very important that, you know, sometime reviewing is very helpful. What makes you coming to trading? Anyone have a passion from very early to be a trader, let's say from your childhood, or what was your childhood habit? Can you remember? Like, I mean, passion, not habit, passion. What's your childhood? Mexico, Hogo, very much, thank you. Yogesh from India, thank you. Money from Kenya. Del, good morning. Omar from Egypt, thank you, Omar. Thanks for everyone. Scalp gold, had a good trade earlier, been scalping for about 6 months. You have helped me a lot. Very good. So you're scalping 6 months. It's quite a while. That's a good timing. London, okay, Dale, thank you. Izani, Cebu City, Zambia, okay. British South Africa, about 6 months trading. So 6 months is quite a good timing. Hogo music, okay. So Hogo has a childhood hobby, music. So are you taking trading as a hobby, everyone, or it's a profession? Vijay, India, okay, very good. From Dhaka, Mohammed Mamin, thanks for that. Okay, now from Kenya, Stephen, okay. So okay, very good. So we have traders from all around the world. I'm from Ghana. Alamade, thank you very much. That's awesome. So MD Tabaruk, Dhaka, Bangladesh, okay, very good. That's impressive. We have traders from all around the world. Ryan, Singapore. Broke, moving from part-time to full-time. Okay, that's good. That's a very good news. Review charts every day. Okay, very good. Full-time career. That's awesome. Eric from Ghana, about 2 and 3 months trading. I want to become a full-time trader. Eric, very good. Yeah, you can be. Yeah, traders become full-time, so you can become full-time too. Just keep that intention and then keep working towards it. Daily from Nigeria, like 3 or 4 hours minimum. Okay, very good. Thanks for that. Okay. So Edward from Kenya just joined BAP. Edward, thanks for joining. You're welcome. Very good. Thank you. Who else? Let me know. So Angola, thank you. Now I have 6 month everyday trading. Awesome. That's very impressive that I see many of you are very dedicated. I see all of you every day joining the live session, and I track all my trades. I have done 92 trades on real money. Very good. Cash money. I want to be like you. That's awesome. Cash money. Yeah, that's good. I really appreciate that you want to be like me, but I want you to be like you. Okay, it's very important. Everyone is unique, so you can learn from me. Okay, I'm here always to give everything, but I want you to become like you. Okay, so you know, everyone has a unique ability, unique talent, unique characteristics. So become unique of your own expression, and I'm sure that everyone will be very successful in your own aspect and becoming a trader. Thank you. Coach, may I know what are two EMS length you used on your chart? But I am from Malaysia. Very good. Awesome. Thank you. The two EMA that I'm using are 10 and 20 EMA. So both of them, the blue is the 20 EMA, the red is 10 EMA. This is in there. Thank you very much. I'm trading for 3 years. That's awesome. So we see that we had a very good traders who are trading, and I really see that all of you are having a very good passion for trading, which is needed. You know, passion is the key. See, if you don't have a passion for something, then chances that you're gonna quit very soon. Okay, this is the paradox of, you know, doing something. So if you love something that you truly want to do and you have passion for it, chances that you're gonna, you know, you're gonna make it happen. So that's why having a passion will give you extra strength about doing everything. Okay, so let's go back to Coach. I'm trading 2.5 years, but it's still not profitable. Trading journey. Okay, 2.5 years. That means that you spend a lot of time behind trading, and I would say that you are almost there. Okay, 2.5 years is a quite long time in terms of trading. If you are not profitable, then you know, I will give you some homework that you can do. So let's say if you are not profitable, then you can do that. That really helps. That these things actually really helpful. Okay, I'll tell you, if you want to achieve anything in life, being a profitable, you can change, you know, create an overnight change and everything. So what you're gonna do, take a white big paper, a notebook, you know, and make a line in the middle. Trust me, it will really change your way of looking in the market and anything. Once you do that, write down here that, let's say you are not profitable, write down here you are profitable. Okay, so two column, one side you're gonna write that you are not profitable, which is the reality, current situation, and there's another column that you'll write that, let's say ideally you are a profitable trader. Now in these two situation, what you're gonna do here is you are not profitable. Now you need to answer some of the questions. So for example, you're gonna write why you are not profitable. Okay, you might say, okay, why I am not profitable. Right? You need to answer this question from yourself. Okay, so you'll ask yourself, write down here. Let's see, you might say, okay, I'm not profitable. Maybe try to figure out that what are the causes that you are not profitable, and then here, because you are profitable, in that column on the right side, write down exactly what is stopping you from being profitable. Okay, and then you will find a very thin invisible line in not being profitable and being profitable. There is a very thin invisible line that you started to see, and then you can easily overcoming. It's an invisible barrier that stops us from being anything that you want to be, and that's how you can easily achieve anything. So like this, and then find out all the reasons why you are not profitable, and then try to figure out what are the causes of this. See that most of them are very limiting and very invisible that you easily can overcome. If I give you an example, let's say a concrete example, let's say you might write, okay, I'm not profitable, might write here, okay, because I don't have a strategy that I can, I don't have a strategy. Then right here, okay, what if I have a strategy? Then why I don't have a strategy? Then you can find out reason. Secondly, you might say, okay, here, look at a couple of trades that you have taken, and then write down here, okay, most of my trade, you will see that you might write here, most of my trade that I have taken closed early, that could give me a bigger profit. Now here you will write that, okay, what's the possible solution for that? I could hold those trade for bigger profit. Okay, now find out that, okay, why. Then you need to find out why I have not hold those trade, and then try to figure out what's the reason. And you'll see that maybe in those trade you took more than higher risk that you cannot afford, or probably you didn't have a faith on those trade, or you just didn't feel comfortable on those trade, and then you closed it like that. So once you figure that out, then what will happen is that you started to realize that in what areas that you need to pay attention before you become profitable trader. Okay, I try to help all the students that are coming here as well. There is also one-to-one mentoring available. I can sit down with you in all of them to help. If anyone want to join us, there's a link below this video, in the below this description area below this video. You can click that link, and then you can join me to explore more. I'll recommend you to join so that you can learn and grow with me as a trader. Thank you for joining, and also I hope that you enjoyed and understood all the things that we are discussing. Germany, I trade since almost 3 years now. I am employed, and okay, thank you for that. Why do you like trading gold so much? Okay, very good. We'll discuss that. I will. Coach, which books can you recommend for beginner like me? I've been trading for 1 year 8 months, but I'm not. Okay, I'll discuss that as well. Thank you for that. Panic over trade and patience. Okay. Okay, what are you trading now? Thank you. No problem, Forex Journey. Thanks for being here. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I will be going back to trading again. So I hope that you got some of your answer. I will be discussing more on that very soon to discuss further. So in the meantime, let me see that here on gold again, what kind of market it is forming. So you see that here on this lower time frame, gold is forming local bullish structure. Okay, so here we see that gold, guys, there is a probability for a bounce to the upside for a short term, and then once you see that entry opportunity, we can look for enter on gold. Okay, I appreciate your effort. Thanks, Omar. I also appreciate all of you are here. So you see that gold is still waiting for an entry. AUD USD had a primary upside bounce. So all of them as USD news coming later today. I will be waiting for another entry opportunity as soon as I will find that. And with that said, we see that US30 and NASDAQ as well, which also the market is trying to create a downside momentum on all of them. We see US30 from this daily candle. There's a long wick at the bottom. We could see that US30 is coming down to fill that long wick here. Okay, so and US30 NASDAQ also showing potentially downside along with gold. They are also coming down for a deeper pullback, or even we could see a change of local change of trend as the market has created a consolidation here. We can expect for the price slowly trend to the downside. So with that said, thank you very much, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this live session. As there is another one coming, we do open quite a few live trades as well along with the VIP trades. So I will keep watching the chart for any trading opportunity coming along the way. So I will see you again in the next live. I hope that you enjoyed the live session. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and until that, stay well, stay happy. Check out all the link below this video in the description so that you are not missing out anything. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.